Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. Sorry to get all doomer on you again, especially after yesterday's video, but I think it's important that we talk about the America First rally that's happening at the Villages in Florida and what this kind of means for the future. So for those of you who watched my video yesterday, and again, thank you very much for doing so, that was also just showing how this timeline has gone so far and also what exactly is happening and what the plans for the right wing are. Now, while the America First rallies are rightly being derided for being led by the absolutely ludicrous and fucking unwise Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz, it is also important to remember that it's not necessarily about them, it's about energizing Trump's base. America First is pretty much the next incarnation of the Tea Party. This is where they're going to try and direct their attention to support pro-Trump and Trump-friendly candidates that they want to see nominated in the 2020 election. It's why they're doing this now in 2021 to energize the troops so they're ready to march into political battle a year from now. This means that this is going to be the key battleground for Republicans. But since, as I pointed out yesterday, again, many Republicans have already said, yeah, okay, sure, we'll support Trump because, like, we don't want a conflict and I like my position of power. So I'm just going to kind of stay quiet and just let him have fun with the party so long as I'm not touched and I get to keep my position. So you're going to have this happen and you're going to have this energized base that is still, thanks to QAnon and stuff, seeing the Democrats as a bunch of Satan worshipping pedophiles, even though really the only person we have confirmed evidence of that is currently on one of these America First tours. But they're going to energize Trump's base and his followers, his loyalists, however you want to call them. And they are going to turn out in numbers at the polls for the candidates that Trump wants to see. This should actually scare and concern a lot of people, but at the same time, I do understand, it's fun to just sit here and be like, wow, okay, this is just very frightening and just hilarious, but in the wrong ways. I get that. But we should also be cognizant of where this leads and how this fits into an actual Republican strategy and not just the angry lashing out of a rabid base. These people, as I've mentioned before in several videos, there's millions of them, they're pissed off, and they intend to vote. And the fact that we aren't treating them seriously as a voting bloc is concerning, and it's what's bothering me today.